Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, you can see I'm doing another tier list video, but this is Minecraft themed, and this you can see this is going to be all of the Minecraft updates from 1.0 all the way to 1.21. So let's get into this, guys. So 1.0, of course, is going to be into S tier because, well, that's the first ever update for Minecraft, because 1.0 marked that Minecraft fully released and was out of beta, out of alpha, and that was Minecraft's first ever update for the full release of the game in general. 1.1, I'm gonna put 1.1, I'm gonna say in the B tier. It wasn't all that good of an update. Going to put 1.2, which was a bug fix. So I'll put it in C because it was just a bug fixing update. I can't remember what some of these added, but yeah, because I never played on some because I never played any of these versions because I personally came from console edition and I never played a Java edition until 1.16 was when I started playing Minecraft a Java edition and really basically we I didn't play Java till 1.16, so I didn't play really Java until then. So I don't know any of these like updates. So yeah, so 1.3 I'm gonna play in 1.2. 1.4 added the Nether, and I think 1.4 was the pretty scary update. So I'm gonna put in S tier because I added in the Wither, the Beacon, the Nether Star. It added in so many cool things. I think it deserves to be up there. 1.5 was the Redstone update, so I'm gonna put it here. With that, if we did not get 1.5, then we wouldn't have Redstone to this day. Like Redstone wouldn't be a thing if didn't we wouldn't have Redstone to this day if we didn't have 1.5. So yeah, 1.6 I think was the horses update. Could put in A tier. Wasn't the best, but I love how horses got introduced. Mojang just needs to work on the minecart experimental toggle because if you don't know, on Java there's a experimental toggle on Java where we're experimenting with minecart changes, and I think they need to continue working on that, and I want them to work on that more, and I want them to make more changes in the upcoming snapshots, and I want them to start working on that again because it's been so long since they worked on the minecarts. So yeah, 1.7, huge update. It changed the overworld completely. The first one to change the overworld entirely and add in so many biomes. Like this update is like the biggest update that has added the most amount of biomes all at once. Like we haven't gotten 1.7, we haven't gotten any update like 1.7 since 1.18. So, it's been a couple of years since we got an update as big as 1.7, where it added in so many new biomes at once. So yeah, 1.8 going to put in A tier because basically it added in player heads, and I love how we finally got custom, because 1.8 added in custom player heads that you can actually place and get, and also custom mob heads, which I really loved. It added in banners. Banners are so cool to decorate with. I love banners so very much. It added in new wood sets, dark oak, acacia, and added in the door variants, and added in diorite, granite, and diorite, which I really love. So yeah. 1.9, I know I'm going to be a little controversial with this, but I'm going to put it in S tier because this was the update that updated the end like crazy. It added in the Farlands for the end dimension, or whatever that is called. It added in the end cities, a new structure. It added in Elytra, which was a new item that allowed you to fly for the very first time in survival Minecraft. It added in shulkers, which basically allowed you to levitate and all of that. And basically, I know that 1.9 was very controversial because of the combat changes, but I like and I love the Java Edition's combat. It's really good, and I love it. I've gotten so used to it, and I love it so very much because, well, it actually makes you think of what you're doing. You actually have to be talented and you actually have to practice to get good, which is something that should happen when you are like wanting to get good at something. So, yeah, 1.10. I'm going to put it in D tier. It wasn't the best. It just added in polar bears, magma blocks, and ice and all of that. Like it wasn't really the biggest update. It was like the smallest update ever. 1.11, I'm going to say that's up into S tier because, well, 1.11 was such a huge update because it added in woodland mansions, added in vindicators, evokers, and also totems of undying. It also added in shulker boxes, which gave the shulker mob from 1.9 a drop, and it allowed the shulkers to be useful because you needed to kill shulkers to get shulker boxes, and shulker boxes were added in 1.11. And without 1.11, we wouldn't have shulker boxes today, which I think really I love shulker boxes. It allows you to really store a lot of things, a lot more things in your inventory, and I love it, and it's such a cool, useful item. And I love the woodland mansion. It's really cool. So with it in 2025 and in the modern version of Minecraft, it basically the woodland mansion has now become so underrated, and I would love Mojang to give more uses for the woodland mansion because no one goes to it anymore. No one goes to it anymore because you can easily make raid farms, which then gives you totems of undying because evokers spawn within the raid. But I think they should basically take the evokers out of the raid system. They should take the evoker out from the raids and shouldn't keep them in the woodland mansion. So you have to go to the woodland mansion to get a totem and explore the woodland mansion and maybe add some more unique items like they did with the deep dark in 1.19 and have some unique items spawn in the woodland mansion. That would be cool to get and all of that. Like I want them to keep the evoker in the woodland mansion. And if you don't know, there's a unused mob called the Illusioner, and basically what it is like it's like a pillager mob where it has a crossbow and sorry, it has a bow. It has a normal bow and it draws the bow back, and it basically summons in clones of itself, so it turns itself invisible, and then because it uses the invisibility command, potion effect, where it turns itself invisible by using the potion effect, and it summons in clones of itself that you can't hurt, but it so these clones can also shoot arrows at you, but you have to try to find the real one that's invisible. And really, the potion effects are coming off of it, so it makes it obvious where he is. But that's just a cool, unique mod that I would love to be in the raiding system, and it's already technically in the raid system because if you use commands to summon it, it will now, in the modern version of Minecraft, it will now spawn with the pillager banner on the back of it, like a pillager captain. So it can summon as a pillager captain, but you can only get it through commands. So what I would love them to add that into the rating system and take the evoker out and keep the evoker in the woodland mansion and really put some unique stuff in the woodland mansion. Maybe add some more rooms to it. Maybe kinda redesign the structure and maybe add a hidden basement to the structure, just like what they did with the Deep Dark, the ancient city. How they had like that redstone room. Maybe they can have maybe like a potion room or something with this one, where they're turning LAs into Vexes and all that. I would love that, but that's only my opinion. But now we're on to 1.12. I'm gonna say 1.12 is the A tier. It's not the best update, but it revamped the color. 1.12 revamped the colors, and it made the colors a lot more vibrant and a lot more better. It added in glazed terracotta. It added in concrete powder, and it just made everything more vibrant to what you see today. 1.13 is going to be into S tier because it's a really good update. It basically revamped the ocean and allowed you to finally swim and allowed you to cross water a lot better. It was when they finally revamped the boats, because before, the boats basically, you couldn't get off the boats previously, and they kept just breaking, I believe. I think 1.13 was when they revamped the boats. I think that's when, I could be wrong, but really, that's when they revamped the boats, and I love how they revamped the ocean completely, added in a lot more mobs to the ocean, added in so many new structures, and really blocks for the ocean, and I love it. It's a lot better. And yeah, 1.14, huge update gonna put that in as, because, well, really, it's such a huge villager overhaul update. Added in pillagers. It added in so much that it deserves to be in it deserves to be an S. I'm going to say B for 1.15, because actually going to move that to A because, well, it added in B's honeycomb, but the reason why I put in A is because it added in the honey block, which is a very unique block because it's just like a slime block, but it doesn't stick to slime blocks. Like, it is a slime block, but it isn't, because it doesn't stick to slime blocks. It just sticks to other blocks, and it slides past slime blocks if you put slime and honey next to each other, which I think is really cool. 1.16, I can put it into S tier. Overall, it completely overhauled the Nether, basically made the Nether a whole new dimension. It's a lot better. You can actually live in there because you can respawn there. You can actually live in there for as long as you want. It is sustainable. I love it. Very unique, and they allowed the community to name one of the mobs in the update, because the Hoglin was a name that the community gave it that Mojang stuck with to this day. Like, someone here in the Minecraft community actually named a mob in 1.16, which I just think is really cool. 1.17, I'm going to say that's in the C tier, because all that 1.17 did was add in blocks and the mobs. This was during 2021 through 2020, during COVID-19, when we had to all stay at home. So yeah, but S tier for 1.18, because that completely overhauled the world generation completely. Like, it changed the coding on how the game generates the world in general. Like, they revamped the coding on how Minecraft, the game, actually generates the world. Like, they revamped it and redid it all. So I love the new world generation. I think the new world generation is a lot better than before. So yeah, 1.19. I'm gonna put it into A tier because, well, basically the wild update was huge. Like, it added in the warden finally. The warden got expanded on, which I really loved. They really expanded on the warden. Gave the warden a sonic boom attack because people kept basically chasing it by pillaring up. So they just thought, oh, hey, we're just going to basically make the warden have a range attack to avoid that. So yeah, I love it. I love how they added I love how they added in the biome losers. So yeah, and then 1.20, going to say an A tier. It was an all over the place update. I love it. That was really good. Added so many cool things. But I'm going to put 1.21 in S tier. It worked on just revamping a whole structure, and I love the new potion effects. I love all the new blocks and items. The mace is such a cool, unique weapon. I love the mace so very much. It's such a cool weapon, but, like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a really good update. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed my rankings on this Minecraft update tier list, then please leave a like, subscribe if you're new with the notification bell so that you don't miss another video from me. Because the reason why I haven't been posting any videos is because really, I am running out of video ideas right now. I don't know what videos to record right now. and I'm just running out of ideas. So leave ideas down below of what you would see me, what you would love to see me post on this channel. So yeah, but that's it. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Take care, guys.